Previously on the Goblin Market, the crew met Jax, an abyssal merchant in Hardat, cursed with a monstrous body of a garlicore. A straight dealer, he brokered a deal with the bookmonger Heathcliff for the crew to deliver a pile of books to the dwarves to the north. Charnak, acting as his alter ego Hampton, also made a side deal with Jax that if they return water to the river that snakes through Went and other northern wheat plots, they will get a prime berth at the Hardat City Market in Gregor's name. But how they're going to get up to the dwarves up north? Find out today on the Goblin Market.
To the river they tread, only to be swept away.
Morning and evening you may hear the cry, candies and berries and baubles to try, sweet to the tongue and sound to the eye, but heed words of caution when you then decide to come by, come by, come by, come by, come by.
Just beware the Goblin Market.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Goblin Market, Dungeon Dads Network. As always, I'm your DM, Tom Blaylock, and I'm joined today, as ever, by my best friends, Sam, Frank, Tim Carr, and John Watson. What's up, fellas? Are you ready to do this?
Hello.
Let's go.
Ready to
Group
do
intro.
Yeah. I mean, so you made it back to Went Manor. You each got to talk and commune a little bit with Sheba in either her bird form or her goblin form. I'll leave it for you to explain.
Oh, I think we know who
that.
got
I
her in
know.
goblin
We
form.
I
commune,
know.
baby.
Oh. John sandwiched her with his echo. And
Nobody knows what you're talking
If
about.
you're not a Patreon subscriber, on the bonus, we did our level ups. It was really fun.
it was really fun. And so you guys are now significantly more powerful. You've moved into this new realm of Kybering, and you were already feeling like you could untether from your bodies as you were out in the world piloting your reams, but you sort of were holding back a little bit, and now you're all confident that you can let that leash go as far as 10 miles from your body when you're piloting your ream. You have a map of the region now. It is a hand-drawn trader's map, which means things are not to scale, but there are major things that are written on the map. Things like, this farm always buys, wood. This farm always buys steel, and landmarks, places where the road is muddy, that sort of thing. So it's not like a real, what you would consider a map that is to scale, that's going to be useful for adventurers trying to avoid bandits, for instance, if that's something that's important to you. In general where the biggest threats are. And so you get your long rest, you get your spell slots back, and tell me what you want to do.
I got a question about hit dice.
Okay.
I used all but one. I leveled up to level 3,
Okay.
but I probably still only get one hit die back.
I think you get
That sounds right.
half of your hit die rounded up.
I heard it was rounded
Back.
down.
Is it rounded down? Okay. Well, then
I
you
heard
get...
it was rounded up.
I mean,
Then you
I'll
get-
take it.
No, go ahead. That sounds good. That sounds good. Go ahead and take it rounded down. Just take
Okay. All right. So, yeah.
It's yours. Take it.
Signed, sealed, delivered.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah.
And I'd like for Dinfa to talk to Busk some
Okay.
before we leave.
Do it.
We've all had time to work on our Kybers, work on some new skills, and Dinfa and Sheba sort of discovered some weird things together about Busk, and so they have some thoughts. But Dienfa wants to know more, and so he finds him in an area in the evening before they all go to bed, and he just says, "Pardon, but what plane are you from?" And Busk sort of looks down at the ground and he says,
My plane was destroyed by witches.
"Witches?"
Hmm.
Now, I do have a question, Tom.
Okay.
With planes being destroyed, is that something that the Goblin market picked up on? A number of them just being winked out?
Yes. But Busk's plane was not on their radar.
But I'm just wondering
Yes.
if this was something, if this was an event that Dienfa probably would have known about, because it seemed like there was a significant number.
In your time in the Goblin market, you've heard of multiple planes being destroyed.
Okay.
And it was not the timing of Busk's plane disappearing was not unique.
Okay.
I have heard of this happening. There was a period where a number of planes were being wiped from existence. I do not know why. I do know that all of the planes sort of work in a delicate balance. And so sometimes, if something happens to one, there can be some side effects. Are you the only one that got out?
No. I had a friend. A beautiful, beautiful friend.
But just you two? Well, what happened?
Well, she was from the Feywild, and she wanted to go back. She was in love with someone named Yukamtu.
What?
Well, she opened the portal and went in and just started shouting, "You come too! You come too!" And, well, I just let her go.
Oh, no, I think she was saying, you know what, never mind. Listen, because of what has happened to you, you are unique. And there are some things that I want to try with you, if you'll allow me. Perhaps we can work together to create something that no one's ever seen before. I'm not going to lie to you. I need you. But it seems for a while you've needed someone too. And I would like to be that for you if I can.
Busk sort of looks down at him and then spits in his hand and holds it out. And Dienfa kind of looks at the hand, then looks up at Busk with a bad look on his face, but Busk isn't moving, so Dienfa spits in his and they shake on it.
Awesome.
And then we go to bed.
All right. I will just tell you that it's not time yet, but Splendor wants his dinner soon as well. All right.
1 a week. I said 1 a week. That's what I agreed to.
So just tell me this. Are you all early risers? Do you sleep in? And how about your reams? What's the general feel for your characters that you're controlling here?
I feel like Davman is up early. But he's also been waiting around at the manor all day while we've been gone. So I think he's just kind of like pattering about. I don't think Ebis slept particularly well. I think it was a bit of a fitful night. I don't think she knows why. I don't think, if she had dreams, I don't think they're related or make sense. So I think she's probably up earlier than she normally would be, just by virtue of light being in the room and, sort of starting from a dream or some sort of moment in her sleep.
Yeah, that makes sense. But she's usually a sleep in a little bit more kind of person.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
I feel like Charnak barely sleeps.
Yeah.
He's, brain always furiously working on whatever the next problem is. I feel like Splendor would be a sleep in type if he did, but instead he just like fucks off for a good portion of the morning.
Yeah, and elves don't have to sleep, I guess, right? That's the thing they do there.
He just trances.
The trances, yeah. How about you, John?
Deanfa's up early. He is super excited to be on a mission. They didn't let him on missions for a long time, and now he's on one, and so he's just up and at 'em constantly. New day,
journaling in his thought book.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. he's just super excited to be here. Charnek and Ebis sometimes annoy him, but these are his people. He's been with them a long time, so he's excited to get up, talk to them, see what else is happening. Busk, since Sarek left, Busk has been drunk every night.
Yeah, all the time, right? So, like he basically is always getting drunk. Yeah.
And so he just gets up.
He may be asleep right
probably,
now.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? They probably have to all get him up every time.
Yeah, I mean, the Ideer takes care of that, and Ideer comes. I mean, you guys are still officers, so you still sleep a little separately from them. Even if you're in the same room, you're sleeping a little separate from them. And Ideer comes to the three of you and says, "So who will be the Went boy today?"
Not it.
Wait a minute, Charnek. It is your turn.
No, wait.
I will not do it again.
Why does one of us have to be in him every day?
We need him to look like a hero wherever we go.
Yeah, but I mean, we could do that without, like, possessing
You
him.
were just talking about how we are not able to handle it, but you are the only one who can. Now you don't want to do it.
That is true. I'm just questioning the wisdom of this course of action.
This is going to go on for a very, very long time. I don't know if the dwarves put any stock in the man of the house, if you will. So I wonder if maybe he just stays home this time.
If he stays home, I will handle his training personally.
I think we have to bring him
Don't
with
we
us.
want to keep an eye on him?
Yes. I suppose we do.
This is the biggest thing we're going to do for this valley. He's got to be able to slap his name on it.
Who else is in the room right now?
So you guys are staying out in the warden's.
Okay, or like who's within earshot? Who's nearby?
In
I'm
the
just not
warden
sure
shack?
how much candor Ebis can have right now.
It's really just the three of you. The reams are let's call it a basement, but it's more just like where the hay is stored and that sort of thing. And you guys it's like a half sub level, so you guys are go up and they go down. It's. If you talk loudly, they can hear you. But Gregor went sure as shit not sleeping out in the warden's
right
thing. Yeah,
and we don't see him
he's
wandering
definitely
around
not there. Yeah.
And I haven't, and I've, obviously I've dropped concentration. We've all dropped concentration on our dominate.
Yep.
And have I heard any inkling of anything since we got back?
You're right. You had weird fucking dreams, and
weird fucking dreams.
Well, yeah. No,
that might have actually just been Sheba
and an Echo Night.
And an Echo Night.
No, you did have dreams, and dreams never make sense. It never makes sense. They're never interesting for anybody but the person who dreamt them. I won't go too deep into it, but
they can come true.
You had you
gotta have them.
You had multiple.
You gotta
scenes.
be strong.
It's true. You
Ibis.
you remember multiple scenes where a goblin.
I'm really looking forward to the end of this sentence.
A goblin that you do not recognize sort of was in them all. Like, I'm not going to go into what the dreams were. It's they don't make sense, but in every one of them there was a goblin.
Okay.
And in every one of them, this goblin was in them all.
In them all. Yes. But other than that, no. You don't hear his voice anymore after going to sleep. That seems to be over. You're a little bit aware of some of the weirdness that was going on. Like, now that you're not sort of like, you don't really have a passenger,
right.
You feel pretty free of it at this point.
Okay. So I think Ibis would say, just quietly, I think it is wise to keep an eye on Gregor, but I am concerned about staying near him at the same time, but perhaps it was just my dreams last night. It felt strange, and it was strange to hear his voice in my head, and let us get this done quickly, and maybe we can have some time to take a break.
Very well.
We have to remember this is why we are here. This is what the market wants us to do. They want us to make sure he survives, and they want us to make sure that we can control him to control the interests of the market. We have to secure this estate.
I am aware, and I think we can do that. It will not be done in a week.
We just have to be careful what happens to him. We still have enemies. What if someone comes here and takes him?
Now, remind me, Tom.
Yes.
The fact that Gregor is being prepared as a forever body for a returning king.
Mm-hmm.
That is something Sheba told us. That is not something that's sort of part of our official remit.
That's right.
From our Goblin
For sure.
contract.
Zagat did not tell you that. This came from Sheba. And Zagat, was there for that debrief, but you don't have any other specific proof. You did find another contract which had something similar in it, but not Gregor's.
Right.
So, yeah, Idea sort of says, yes, I agree. You should have him with you. I will prepare the wagon.
Well, very well. Let's get this over with.
And Gregor starts getting the wagons together with the cots in them and all of that. And Gregor, at the crack of 10 a.m. comes out of the manor, and he says, "Good morning. Are we off to the dwarves today?"
Yes, good morning, my lord. Indeed we are.
And will you and I be forming a bond today?
Indeed we shall. I want to prepare you, though. It may not be like the bonds you have formed with others.
Well, I look forward to the feeling of it. Everyone is different. I know you do not have that sensation, but I have been entered by 11 people, and everyone is different. The way you pull the strings are all... It's fascinating, actually.
Well, I will do my best to honor the gift you make of your body.
And he kneels down, and he realizes he's still much too tall, and he lays down on his belly in front of you. He says, will this be sufficient?
And I tap him lightly on the head, on the back of the head. Yep, that's great.
Okay. And is there anything weird about this when you enter him?
Nope, not even a little bit.
Okay. All right.
Everything's totally normal.
So you do your thing. Idea's there. He catches your body and he picks you up and puts you on the wagon. You're laying face down in the dirt. Little dirt road here, and you pop up, and as you pop up, you do have that same feeling that your compatriots told you about. It is off-putting. There is something else in here with you, and give me a wisdom saving throw.
All right, I make these with advantage.
Yes.
That is a 16. We know a 19 saves.
We sure do.
And what, I get a 9, I think, and we know that did not save.
And we know that didn't. All right. I'm going to go ahead and use my goblin luck.
All right.
For one more roll.
All right.
And then I just take the best of these three,
you
right?
get the best of the three, yeah.
21.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah. Yeah, you know, you got that good lucky feeling. And
the strength of my mind cannot be denied.
And 16 would not have done it. So good choice. And you have this moment of struggle, and then it just kind of quiets.
So I also, at this point, know or strongly suspect that there is another presence in here with me.
Or something. Or
Can I
something.
investigate that?
Yeah, sure.
Should I roll an investigation check? Or would it be something else? Perception?
So I think it's actually perception. Like, I think of investigation as more like, you know, and maybe it is an investigation of your mind. But
this is more sensing.
You're just sensing. You're just
else.
sensing something here. Yeah.
Ooh. Perception 10.
Yeah. I mean,
and I can't re-roll it now.
Well, look, it's still. I mean, 10 is still not. It's not like it's terrible. Like you're
I just have a
good
+7
perceiver.
bonus, and I rolled a 3. Yeah.
The thing that. You know, I'm not giving you anything brand new, but you do have, there's a lot of room in this ream, right?
He's a roomy ream.
This is not normal. Like your thoughts echo inside of him, like, for lack of a better word, like you are perceiving, like a great space inside of him, in his brain. You know, it's like as though
it's not normie for a ream to be this roomy.
It's not normie for a ream to be this roomy. No, I mean it's kind of like you're normally in a ream and you're puppeting it, you're driving it, and like you think in your mind, move my right arm, and it feels like you're moving your right arm. In this space, it feels like you're moving your right arm, and the right arm is giant. That's that's coming out, and you're still agile, you're still all those things, you still have good control of it, but you feel like a homunculus in this like space. You don't feel like you have actually taken on the skin of this ream. So it just feels spacey in there. But you're in there only for a few moments, and you hear, something, and it's like a very small voice at first, and then it gets a little louder, and you hear him say, "You see, everyone pulls the strings differently."
But not all with equal skill.
Your skill is yet to be determined, gnome.
Is our communication here private?
Yes, of course. Stop moving your lips when you talk, though.
Do I?
Because you move my lips when you talk to me.
Can I do an insight check on that?
Yeah.
And not that I think he's lying or anything. I'm trying to pick up any like hidden messages or intonations or 18.
Let me roll something here. Yeah, no, you don't. I got a 15, but I have some bonuses here. Yeah, you. I mean, he doesn't seem like he is hiding anything or, putting one over on you.
But like, I was sort of looking for like a telepathic equivalent of like a wink. Right?
No, you do not. There's no wink.
Like,
there's no wink.
Is anyone listening to us right now?
Yeah.
No.
You
no one's listening to us right now. Wink, wink.
You're not getting that.
Okay.
But you are, like, you realize that you were moving your lips, and you were moving Gregor's lips as you were talking to him in your brain.
I don't believe it.
And you stop it. You stop that immediately. But yeah.
Roll deception for myself.
And so Ideer like inspects him. Oh no, this armor will not do. It is too thick and too hard for Charnak. Charnak, may I re-armor you?
Yes, please.
Very well. And he helps you get out of the half plate and into studded leather.
And just for the sake of ease of use, we're just using our same character sheets.
Yeah, same character sheets, yeah. All right, so...
Does that mean Splendor's... No, Splendor's still coming with us.
Yeah, you can have him in the wagon.
Yeah.
So, Ideer gets the wagon ready, and he just says, Are you ready to be a little bit further away from me today?
Yes, I think we've reached the level where we can stretch the range a bit.
Very well. The Lady Sheba will stay with me to protect the Reams. If you are going toward the bridge, we will follow far behind. If you are going into the woods, I have collected data, and it seems that if we stop here near this grove of trees, this should get you all the way to the dwarves while still having plenty of tether to your bodies. And he points in the map. He's like, yeah, it looks closer than it is from here.
Excellent.
I must admit I'm a little nervous leaving my body so far behind. If something terrible should happen, how can we contact you?
Just pop open in your body.
That will be what happens if something terrible happens anyway.
Well, what if something... Yeah, I was worried more about my body. If I find out something is attacking you or something. But I guess that makes sense.
If you want to test it while we are on the way, we can do that. We leave maybe 30 minutes before you go, we find a place to sit, you can pop back and forth.
I would like that.
I feel good. I feel confident.
I will protect your bodies with my very life.
Thank you, dear.
We thank you.
Let me go find Davmin. We'll be ready very soon.
Okay, you find your Davmin.
Find my Davmin.
Yeah.
Do my silent scream.
Yeah.
Get into the cart.
All right.
And then switch over to him.
And then, are you guys going to be? Did you decide which path you're going to take? There's the much more direct path along the road, which will take you over the bridge, which is almost certainly contested by bandits or Kingsmen. One, it's hard to know which, or the longer way through the woods. Both end up at the Palisades that
the place where
Jax told you about.
They said it was dangerous.
Yeah. So
Okay.
that's you have to go that way to get to the dwarves.
How big is the bundle of books?
17 books. So it's a
we could split it amongst us.
You could split it amongst you, yeah.
Okay.
The pack that they're in now is it's heavy, but it's probably 20 pounds, 15 pounds.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So it's not. I mean, any one of you could carry all 17 of them.
I hope you're not expecting your lord and master to carry books.
I've got the books. On the map, Tom, you said that there is a bridge that definitely has bandits, and then there's a safer route that's the forest. Is that safer?
Well, and when we say so here's what I was thinking. I could do. Here's what I was thinking. It would be nice to clear out some bandits on the way as well. However, bandits may be a euphemism for Kingsmen, and we do not know if we want to antagonize them this early in our journey.
That is true. I was also wondering, is this forest safer because there are no bandits or because no one's been there? They do not know what is in the forest.
Yeah, is it haunted?
I mean,
Tom's ooh, good idea.
Yeah, who are you asking?
The dark woods.
I am asking you, Tom.
I mean,
Or idea.
Or idea.
So idea doesn't know, but Gregor probably has some idea.
What do you think, Gregor? What's up with the woods?
It is for you, no problems. Just keep an ear to the ground.
Well, what does that mean? Come on now. For us, no problems. Keep an ear to the ground.
Wild boars, animals of all kinds use these roads. These are not footpaths. These are animal paths, most of them.
Well, I wouldn't expect any of those things to be a problem for us if we just keep an ear to the ground.
Well, that's what I said to you.
I relay that to the guys.
Yeah.
Davman runs back with a chipped and kind of peeling old shield, but nonetheless has it with him. Listen, fellas, I was thinking maybe it's worth going through the woods on the way up, and then we could catch the bandits from the wrong side if we take it on the way down.
An excellent suggestion.
Yes, good idea. All right.
Yes, remind me to give you a promotion.
I slap him on the back of the head and I just walk out.
Okay.
You best not disrespect your lord and master where others may see.
So Idir takes the wagon to the grove that he marked on the map, and he said, he says, "We will be safe here."
Can we make it to the bridge without you moving?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
You can make it all the way up to the dwarves from here. The information you have about the path, the wood path, is that it's about 5 miles, and it takes you over the river in a very, very small riverbed area that involves some climbing, but it's not going to be. It's nothing treacherous about that path in terms of the walking, but you will completely avoid the main roads and the bridge. And he says, "It's actually, if you look up there," and he points up toward the mountain, and you can see that it's not very far away. You can see a few buildings, probably only about a mile away on the side of this mountain. You cannot climb, though. Take the path to the palisade.
Got it. We'll take the path to the palisade.
Okay. So he starts to take the grove and make it camouflaged and hide the wagon. And as you are making your way away from them down the path, it's very quick that you can no longer see where he has hidden the wagon. And tell me your walking order and what you're doing as you're going down this path.
Well, I'm definitely in the front.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm probably just trying to keep up with them.
Okay. Oh, your little leggies.
My little halfling feet.
Yeah.
I'm in the middle.
Oh, you're in the middle.
All right.
And I'm feeling it. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So, not for nothing, just give me your perception checks as you're heading around, because I know you're probably looking around, staying really active on this.
That's
Wow.
a natural 20, which makes a 27.
Wow.
I got a dirty 20.
That's incredible. Let me
I
do
got
one more.
21 cumulatively.
Okay. All right. So, this is like a deer path. So you really can't walk two abreast anyway. So you're walking in the line here. Makes sense. There's a place where it's not totally clear if you should go left or right, and then Charnak, you see that the path gets much more trodden about 100 feet up on the right, and so you guys continue making your way that way. You occasionally, the trees sort of open up into small little meadows, and one of these meadows you see movement at the other end of the meadow. You're about 100 feet away from where the trees close in and become just thickly overgrown there. And it's a small thing, and only you see it.
Psst, psst, psst. Halt.
What?
Across the meadow.
Ooh.
So are we sort of in the open here, or are we still in tree cover?
Dinfa has stepped out into the meadow, but you in the middle, you're not all the way out yet. You're right on the edge of the trees, and Davman's behind you.
How tall is the grass?
3 feet or so.
3 feet?
Fuck me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then, as you said, it's about 100 feet across to where there's more tree cover on the other side of it?
Yeah, and you see, and the movement you saw, you didn't get it, you couldn't make out what it was. It was a small thing that was sort of hiding in the grass at the trees.
But I assume because I noticed it didn't seem animal to me. There's something unnatural about the movement.
Yes, very much so.
Can I check the path to see if I can detect any traces or tracks of other things passing this way?
Yes.
I did a survival check and rolled a natural 1.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love it. Yeah, it looks like, so you're looking for tracks here. You definitely see human tracks.
You guys stepped all over the tracks I would have seen.
You definitely see
I'm behind you. What the fuck are you talking about?
you definitely see bear tracks here. And God help you, it looks like you see, but it just can't be. You look like you see it looks like the outline of a dragon's foot.
So I think there may be something across the meadow, not animal.
All right, hold on. Let me try.
Do you want to just run for
Let me
it?
try something. And
I can also scout ahead if it helps us. I can figure it out. I'll have to get a little bit closer, but I'm shorter than the grass, so maybe that's not so hard. That if there's something thinking out there.
just wait. And I think I start thinking really hard, and you guys see my shadow just stand up off the ground. And
It's fucking
that's
freaky,
new.
man.
That's new.
Yeah, it's something I've been trying. Hold on. And the shadow begins to walk through the grass. And it can get to 30 feet ahead of me. How far away do we think this was, Tom?
About 100 feet.
It's about 100 feet away.
So,
yeah.
So as it's walking, I begin to walk slowly behind it.
Okay.
And I stay in the tree cover and draw my bow and ready a shot for the first thing that looks hostile.
So, so is anyone checking the tree line or anything like that? Are you just trained on the spot where you saw the movement?
Well, the first thing I want to do also is look up.
Yeah. Okay.
In the trees themselves.
Yeah. All right. So give me an investigation check. This is investigation.
Can I help him since I can't see anything but up?
Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. And you get
do it with advantage with the help action.
Advantage.
7. Okay, so 16.
So you're looking through the tree line, you're looking up, and you're mostly looking at the trees to see if something's climbed up there or whatever. And then as you're scanning the tree line at the sort of 15-foot high mark, you see eyes about 50 feet into the forest. Still. And then you can make out the edges of the head. And this thing is huge. And it's wearing a cloak. And as you sort of come down, as you're looking down and sort of determining what part is body and what part is tree in this super heavily obscured area, you see the largest crossbow you've ever seen. This is an ogre with a giant crossbow.
Oh shit, boss, get down. It's the largest crossbow I've ever seen.
All right, I hear him say that, and I go prone into the grass.
Is your echo still up?
Echo's still up.
Okay. All right. And you can't see through the echo's eyes, is that correct?
I cannot.
Okay. All right. So you made it, let's call it 30 feet of walking, and then he's 30 feet ahead of you. So your shadow is getting closer. And let me do this.
What type of creature is an ogre?
Monstrosity.
An ogre is
it a monstrosity or is it just
giant.
Large?
That's a giant.
It's a giant. Oh.
It's a giant.
So protection from good and evil wouldn't work for ogres.
Would not work on this one. Yeah. All right. So you see this crossbow come up, and 22. so your echo cannot see it, right? Like you don't have special vision for your echo. Is that right? I'm just trying to get
just what
the
I can
sense
see.
of how.
It's just what I can see.
Okay, so this thing has advantage on this. It fires this bolt. Your echo only has 1 hit point, correct?
Yep.
And so this bolt tears, like your echo just evaporates in air, and the bolt hits the ground, and 3-foot grass. The bolt is still, even though it's diagonally in the ground, it's still, you can see the back of the back end of the bolt sticking up out of the grass. It is huge.
So are we in initiative now, or do I get to fire off my readied shot?
Yes. So the hard thing is he is heavily obscured in this thing, so he's going to be really hard to hit. I will let you fire a shot before we get into the thing because you have readied one.
Okay, here we go. 15.
So with the obscurement, you're missing, and it just hits a tree very near his head, and you can see him start to scan and look. And let's do some initiative.
17.
21.
Nice.
Woo.
5. Awesome.
Okay. That's not so good. But I believe in you. I believe you're going to make the best of it. Okay. All right. So it looks like it's going to be. Is this Dinfa first? You got to 21?
That's
I got the
that's
21.
Ibis.
Oh,
Cadman.
Ibis. Okay. All right. So it's going to be Ibis first. So this bolt just came and like took out the shadow.
Yeah, 30 feet ahead of us.
No,
That was more than that.
the ogre is in the trees.
No, the bolt is.
Oh
like
yeah,
30
the
feet.
bolt is.
Well, I thought I walked 30 feet, and it was 30 feet ahead of me.
Yeah, so the bolt is
God.
about 60 feet ahead of you.
Okay. Well, my movement's only 25. I'm shorter than the grass.
Yep.
So I think. Oh, I'd actually write down my height in here. That's fun.
It's at least 5 or 6 inches taller than you. The grass.
Yeah.
But there's no grass where you are now, so you get a sense. You're step back from it, so you can see
Right.
across. You see where the ogre is, but you cannot make out where Charnak was pointing to an area, and you don't see anything there.
So I'm looking at the area where the ogre is, but I don't actually see the ogre.
You see kind of where you see the ogre. You see the outline of his body, but you didn't get the full view like Charnak did.
Right. But like magic missile could hit him.
Yes, you see him.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. That's just kind of what I'm thinking is like, for targeting. And how far away is he from me?
About 150 feet.
Okay. So
He's
magic
at a
missile could not hit him yet.
You can't. Okay.
I think I'm going to go to the grass and, a few feet to one side of where Dinfa is. I'm going to make my way toward him. But again, my movement's only 25.
Okay. All right.
But no, I'll stay low. They might think there's like a dog or something. But
And even in the grass, you can use your hands or the shield to sort of push the grass down just directly in front of you. The ogre is so tall that you can still make out his head like through the grass as long as you move the grass that's directly ahead of you down a little bit, you can sort of see him.
I'm also going to cast Thaumaturgy. The range is only 30 feet on that. But like 30 feet farther off to the side, like away from us, and make the sound of a wild boar.
Okay. Great. All right. Charnak.
So, how far is the ogre away from me if I'm at the tree line?
150 feet.
Okay. I am going to shoot him in his eye.
Okay.
20.
So you're losing 5 for the obscurement. It hits.
All right. I will also mark him as my favored foe,
Okay.
which means I add 1d4 to the damage done to him this turn.
And you're like right at the edge of the trees, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
That is 12 total damage. 2 from favored foe, 6 from planar warrior, 1 from my damage, plus 3 from my actual bow shot.
And when you hit him, he calls out and he says, Crocus, I see the ones that killed Dekar. Crocus, he has fired a bow at me. And then you hear...
Crocus, you see the ones that will kill you as well. And then I dive behind a tree.
Okay. All right. So he fires at you. I'll give you...
At me? At Gregor?
Yeah, well, you shot him.
Yes, that's true.
You shot him. You dumped behind a tree. I'll give you +2 to your armor class for this shot. All right. 17.
Love the bowl sound.
Yeah.
My armor class is a 17.
All right. So that's gonna
That's
miss.
a hit.
Only +2 for hiding behind a tree.
Yeah, you don't get full. You're not getting full cover on this.
What about 3/4? Plus
He's
5.
getting half cover. Half.
Half.
Half Crocus.
Wait, so it didn't hit me?
It did not hit you. No.
Why
Is
did
your-
17
wait,
hits.
Oh wait. Is your AC 17?
17.
Yeah.
My
With your plus
AC is
2?
15, +2 is 17.
Then it
So-
does hit you. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, it's bad. It's potentially bad. 18 piercing damage.
It sounds pretty lightweight in that bowl, though.
Yeah. 18 piercing damage. This bolt comes and it actually it almost misses you. And then it just clips your shoulder, and then it still takes out a tree after clipping your shoulder. And he calls out, he says, Crocus, it's bleeding. Smell its blood and kill it. Okay. And Crocus. Okay. Crocus.
Oh, and now I have to roll a concentration check for favorite foe.
Oh, favorite foe is concentration. Oh, interesting.
Oh, I make it.
Okay.
Is this something where we have to do that for staying in the body as well?
No.
No psychic damage. He didn't
Only
take psychic
psychic
damage.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
So Crocus pops his head up from the grass and
And what is Crocus? Is he another ogre?
he's a kobold. And he scans the area, doesn't see Charnak, doesn't see Ibis, and says, Where is he? In the trees. And he like is casting something, but he doesn't fire it off. And it is your turn, Dinfa.
How far did that voice sound?
From you, about 60 feet.
Yeah. Shit that Tom's doing. All right. I am going to stand up and see where the kobold is.
Yeah, well, he's firing at you.
All right.
So, 3 scorching rays head out at you. And let me get the thing here. I got to roll an attack roll for this, right?
Yes.
14.
All right. So the 14 to hit.
Miss.
All right. 7 to hit.
Miss.
Ooh, natural 20.
It's damn crits on the scorching rays.
Natural 20.
Yeah, that'll
hit.
Oof.
Okay. 13 fire damage.
All right.
That's not so bad.
That's not so bad.
Yeah. Not for a level 2 spell.
I'll take it. All right.
Okay.
He hits me. Another shadow pops up. We run at him 60 feet. Action surge attack.
Oh, man. So wait, you and your shadow?
Yeah.
Okay.
What now? I don't want to put a because you only get 15 feet on the first one, right?
Wait.
Because you had to stand up from prone.
That's true.
Shit. All right.
That's
That's
true.
true.
But wait a second. But you can still dash and then action surge. Oh, but you don't get your movement.
I don't get my movement again.
Action surge.
I could take my if I run 30 feet and then send the echo 30 feet. That's what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So the echo pops up. I run. I send the echo ahead of me. We run 30 feet. I'd send. Let's see. The echo is ahead of me, and then
Well, you can get 45 feet.
So you can make it a total of 45 feet if you dash.
I can manifest the echo 15 feet in front of me.
So 6. Yeah.
You could run first and then do it.
Yeah.
So I run 30 feet, manifest the echo, go back into the grass. Nope. I manifest the echo. I send the echo at the kobold, and he attacks.
Wait, you can run the 15. Sorry, because
I run 15. Right. I send it 15.
Is manifesting the echo a bonus action?
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So you stand up, you move 15, you dash, you move 30. That's 45. You use your bonus action to manifest the echo 15 feet in front of you.
Yep.
Which is 60, and then you action surge.
Action surge attack.
Okay. Yep.
And your attack can just attack from the echo instead.
Attack from the echo instead.
Awesome.
So the echo is going to do an attack. 14.
14
Better
misses.
hit some kobold cast.
Come on, Crocus.
Bitch.
Misses.
14 misses.
14 misses.
All right. And then echo second attack. 19.
That hits.
Okay.
Wait a second. Echo gets a second attack?
I get anytime I take the attack action, the echo makes an attack.
Oh, wow.
Wait, so you can...
Even if the echo takes your attack.
Right.
Amazing.
Here you go. Unleash Incarnation.
Wait, so how many attacks do you get? So you already have 2 attacks?
I have 1 attack. I will essentially have 3 if I can get my bonus action halberd attack in there, but that's not this time. It's just my attack and then the echo's attack.
You can use that feature a number of times equal to your Constitution modifier.
Yes.
I see.
So it's not every turn.
It's not every turn, but I can use it 3 times. So 1 down, 19.
Hit him.
That hits.
And then 13 slashing.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That hurt really bad.
And then Busk is going to, if I can, go prone.
Hit the dirt.
Yeah, Busk, you can go prone.
Yeah. So Busk's going to go prone. The shadow's still there with the dude.
Okay. All right, and we're back up to Ebis.
All right. Who cannot see what the hell's happening, but he did see which way Dienfa went.
Yeah, and Busk just sort of stood up and ran, and you sort of lost track of him.
Right.
But you did see him catch a fire in his face.
Okay. And then, I mean, the ogre is huge, so if I look up through the grass, he's still there. I've gone 25 feet. He was 150, so I still have a ways to go.
How far is Magic Missile? Is it 120?
120.
Yeah. So I could get there this turn.
You can get there this turn, yeah. For sure.
So I will move another 25 and then cast Magic Missile.
Okay.
And let me get my D4.
Are you doing it as a first level?
Yeah.
Wow.
Hey.
So, I rolled a 4. That's 5 force damage 3 times.
Yep.
Amazing.
So
Okay.
15.
Hopping.
And then I'm not going to be prone because I'm.
Crocus in the grass. There's another magic user like you. And Charnak, it's you. You still see the kobold in the grass.
Yeah, I'm going to have to take a shot at the kobold.
Okay.
Magic users take priority. But I won't have favored foe up on him. I'm keeping that up on the ogre. 14.
That's a miss.
And that's it.
Okay.
And I ducked back behind my tree.
Okay. And the ogre moves a little bit in the trees, not a lot, but moves, and now everyone sees exactly where he is, and he only has half cover now. And he fires at the echo. 15.
15 is going to miss.
The echo? I thought you said AC 14.
14 plus my Constitution modifier.
Wow. Jeez, that's crazy. So he has that's a 18.
No, hold on.
17, right?
It's
You have a
14, 14 plus my proficiency bonus, so it's a 16.
Okay.
16. Okay. All right. Damn.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. But also, that's crazy.
Still good.
Yep.
Still really good. Yeah.
I take it. I takes it.
So another bolt goes into the ground right next to your echo, and
Stick to the woods, they said. It'll be easy, they said.
I knew this place would be difficult.
We've got it. Don't worry, boys.
And
I'm eating that.
Keep your mouth closed.
And let's see. Yeah, he cast something, but he's
holding it.
He's holding it. Yeah. And it's your turn, Deepa.
Is it my turn?
It's your turn.
You gonna stand up?
That's that bullshit. My face is on
But your
fire.
echo's right there.
Yeah, but I gotta attack with disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
Oh wait, you attack with disadvantage.
Because he can't
I can't
see.
see.
it,
I'm just
but the
gonna tell
echo
it to
can.
attack.
But
Okay,
wait, you
gotcha.
could take the dodge action and then stand up and move closer.
But then that's my action.
Oh, so
Yeah.
then he can't attack.
I have to take the
Yeah.
attack action for it to attack.
Got it. I see.
Otherwise, it takes the attack, the dodge action rather, which I should have thought about before. How far is it away from me now? 45?
It should only
30.
be 15.
Or 15 feet away from you. Because you ducked down in the grass.
If he didn't move, yeah.
So you can get to
well,
him.
he's prone.
No.
He could stand up and then get to him.
I can still get there, but
You just gotta stand up.
Mhm.
It's not a big deal.
You could army crawl halfway to him.
Get within.
I mean, I could. It doesn't.
6
It still
seconds.
doesn't change anything.
If you get within 5 feet of him before he can see you, it's disadvantage.
Can I do that? Can I crawl to him 10 feet?
You can crawl 10 feet. You still won't see him.
No, but I crawl to him 10 feet and then stand up.
Okay. Sure.
All right. Nothing
Okay,
happens.
is this one I gotta see if this is an attack roll or not.
If it's this,
Oh, it might not be Scorching Ray again.
It's not Scorching Ray.
we're just assuming it's a rinse and repeat attack. Whoops.
Always fighting the last turn.
It is a ranged spell attack though.
Okay.
I didn't realize. Okay. 14.
14 is going to miss.
Damn.
And I'm going to bring.
And it's an acid ball just like is thrown
Screams over your shoulder.
right past you.
I go,
And
you son of a. And I stab him.
okay.
24.
Yeah, that hits.
All right.
Fuck.
This dude's on my nerves. 5 slashing.
Okay.
All right. And then my echo attacks. 13.
That's a miss.
And then I attack with the butt end of my spear. Bonus action.
Oh, bonus.
All right, bonus.
Shit. It's an 8.
That's a miss. 8 is a miss.
All right.
But you've locked him down now.
I've locked him down.
Wait,
I'm
do
in
you
there.
do you go prone again?
Nah.
Okay. All right, cool. Okay, back up to the top of Ibis.
Okay. So the ogre's a little closer. He moved forward how far? Because I was 100
He
feet
just
away.
he just sort of adjusted himself to get a better shot off.
Got it.
But that made him more exposed.
Got it.
So he adjusted himself, but now he's more exposed.
He's more exposed after he adjusted himself.
All right.
Children.
Oh no.
Oh no. All right. Everything else that I can do is 60 feet aside from my magic missile. And I don't think I can see. Wait, how far is the grass run? Like if I've gone through, let's say 45 feet of it, how much more do I have to clear to get to the woods?
Another 55 feet of it.
Another 55 feet.
Yeah.
I'm going to dash 50 feet toward the ogre
Okay.
in the grass.
Okay. So you get out of the grass then. No,
You said
yes,
55
yeah,
feet. So I'm
Yeah,
still
you get to
within the
edge of
grass.
So you're sort of avoiding the melee, right? You're
Yeah.
staying
Because
away
I was
from the-
already
yeah.
I was already to the side of where Dinfa was.
Yep, got it. Okay. Terrific. And
So that puts me 50 feet away from the ogre. And how far from Crocus?
you're like 10, 15 feet away from Crocus.
Got it,
And
okay.
them. Yeah. Okay. Dinfa. The ogre in the woods knocks his bolt, fires at you. 6.
Miss.
And it lands right next to your foot. And
I mean, it's a 6. It seems like it lands a few feet from me.
yeah, I mean, look,
That was not a near
it
miss.
moves a bolt.
It could miss by a lot and still land
That's
right
true.
next
It's
to his
giant.
That's
foot.
true. Yeah.
That's right. That's right.
Who's throwing spears?
Oh wait, you can't see him, can you?
I can see him.
I don't know. Maybe
I can see
actually
him.
have advantage on that.
Oh, I see him.
That was
Is
a
that ballista?
Exactly.
Bigger than trees.
okay. And then Crocus.
Crocus wets himself.
No, he doesn't wet himself. But
Wait, is it Crocus before me?
oh shit! I'm sorry. I shouldn't have even fired that bolt. We can just do that
That's
over.
okay.
Nope.
I'll refire
Nope.
it. Go ahead,
It's already
Jordan.
fired, baby.
So let me take my shot at Crocus.
Yeah, sure.
17.
17 will hit.
11 force damage.
Oh my god. He is almost dead.
And I duck behind my tree again.
Oh my god. Okay. All right. Crocus. He is not looking good. He is looking fucking really messed up. He puts his thumbs together and he holds his hands
He
out.
tries to run away.
and
Oh.
and he blasts Dinfa and his echo.
Wait, is thumbs together the international symbol for burning,
They're burning
hands?
hands. That's
It is.
it. You got it. It is.
Out, it's burning hands. In, it's I'm choking.
Yeah, that's right. All right. It's DC 12. Now, does your echo have a saving throw,
Let me see.
or does he just automatically take the 15 damage?
I mean, he only has 1 hit point anyway.
Yeah,
right?
it
Oh yeah,
wouldn't-
he's gonna
it
take
wouldn't
half
matter.
anyway.
It wouldn't
So
matter.
he'll go down.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter. So yeah, the echo is gone. So I'm just going to take the
Although,
dexterity saving
what's
throw.
the range on Burning Hands?
15-foot cone.
This could hit. This could actually hit Ibis.
I should be on a different trajectory than them,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, he's way
You're
far
actually
away.
past, yeah. All right. Well, so give me your dexterity saving throw first, and then.
Damn it. Natural 1. The fuck?
All right. So you take the 15 damage right away. This grass is dry, and it doesn't take much, and everything around you is now on fire. Like it's the meadow is burning, and the kobold, after he burns you, he runs away.
All right. I attack.
Okay.
Shit. 13.
13's a miss. So he darts into the forest, running toward his ogre friend, and he...
Well, now, hold on. He darts towards the forest.
Yeah, I mean, he's...
So they're still like in the middle of the meadow, right?
No, at this point...
I've made it almost all the way across.
Yeah, at this point, he was only five. I mean, he was close to the
gotcha.
woods. He was close to the woods. I mean, he was just in the grass, just barely. So he gets into the woods and he ducks down, and you see where he's hiding. He's not hiding. I mean, he's just ducked behind a tree. But the only thing that's showing is like his shoulder and his feet. So he is in 3/4 cover out there. He's small. And he has 1 hit point left.
Stupid thing.
Okay. And Dinfa, now on the beginning of your turn, you're not going to take any damage from this fire right now. Mm-hmm. But if you are not out of it, you will take it. Mm-hmm. You'll take fire damage again.
Is it whose turn is it?
It's your turn.
It's my turn now.
Mm-hmm.
I just follow him into the woods. I go to I go 10 feet. I see his shoulder sticking out of the tree. I go the opposite direction of his shoulder, 10 feet, and I just stab out.
Okay. Now, here's my question. Mm-hmm. Your halberd is how long? 10 feet long?
10 feet long, yeah.
This is really, really, really hard to fight in a dense forest like this with a halberd. I can
just poke him. I have a pointy
end. I mean, you're gonna poke him. He's hard. He's hard to hit. He's hard to hit here. I mean, we're still gonna count 3/4 or half cover here.
Even if I'm right beside him. Because I went on the other side of the tree.
Swing it.
I know.
You can't swing it. You're poking it.
Yeah,
okay.
That's still a standard halberd attack.
Okay. All right. I'm going to give it to you.
All right.
I'm going to give it to you.
It's multiple ways to attack with this thing.
But the flavor of this...
John, just say thank you.
It's really hard. It's really hard.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
Do something. 12.
Well, what I'm saying to you is it's hard. That's why you're rolling so low.
So quoth the queen.
It's so hard. Wait, what's our new so quoth the queen?
Yeah, what was the other one, Sam?
That's what the Echo Knight
said. It's hard. That's what the Echo Knight said. Yeah. Okay, how far did I run in? How far did I run to get into the woods beside him?
I mean, you had to go your full movement to get like at the angle where you could use your 10 feet of stabbing motion.
All right. I'm gonna stab him again with the butt end.
Okay.
22.
22 will hit. Don't even roll
doesn't
damage.
matter.
Don't be like that. Yeah.
Crunch.
Yeah. So you get the butt end on him, and it's like you hit him. You're able to somehow swing the butt end, even though all the foliage. It's crazy. I don't even understand how it works.
Vertical, baby.
And and
the y-axis, not the x-axis.
I see. So you stab, you miss, and then you flip the back end,
inverted,
and you lift him off the ground. You hit him in his little chin, and you break his chin, and he is knocked dead on the ground.
Okay. Do I see the ogre?
Yeah, you
I'm gonna
see the
get.
ogre.
I'm gonna
He is
get like.
close.
I'm gonna duck into the.
You've used all your movement.
I can
your
squat.
action,
Can't I like
and your
get
bonus
behind? I can get
action.
behind something, right? Like I can just
You
be
can't.
like.
You've used all your. You know,
Squat.
you've used everything. You've used everything.
Well, he's dead.
and there's a stump right at your ass. You can't even go prone here. I don't know how this ended up happening. You can't go prone either. You're taking this fucking bolt in the face. That's all I'm saying. You're taking the bolt in the face.
I'm just saying that it's heavy obscurement because it's a lot of brush. It's hard to fire.
You're right.
within
You're
the
right. You're right. You can't see him. You're right.
I don't know why this reminds me of my favorite underrated joke from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure. It's when Ted falls down the stairs.
Armor.
They're in the medieval times, and he falls down the stairs in his suit of armor. And Bill runs after him and catches up to him just in time to see the guards stabbing him. And then you killed Ted, you medieval dickweed. And they have the big fight. And then at the end, he's about to get killed, and Ted jumps out and hits the guy. It's like, Ted, you're alive. And he's like, yeah, I fell out of my armor when I hit the ground.
So dumb.
It's so stupid. And it makes me laugh every time. But yeah, I think, John, you just need to fall out of your armor. When
Let
you
him
hit the
think
ground.
that I'm there and I'm not.
So Ebus, you see it's to your right, this meadow is on fire. Smoke is going up super high. You're not going to get burned by it. And then you see Dinfa as Busk run following this kobold, and you see him do this like really awkward stabbing motion. Like it is not graceful. It looks ugly, but he kills him. But now you see he's like super exposed. He's like negative half cover now. It's so crazy. You've never seen it before.
He adjusted himself,
Yeah.
and now he's super exposed.
Yeah, he's super exposed.
Okay. I will. I will pop out of
and
the.
he's about 20 feet away from the ogre.
Yeah. And how far am I from the ogre?
You're right at 50 feet from the ogre.
Okay. Really? I sprinted 50 feet. Okay. Yeah. Sure.
Because you got right to the edge of the
Right
woods,
to the edge of the grass.
and
Yeah.
and he's 50 feet in.
Okay. So I'm going to cast Dissonant. I'm going to pop out of the grass and cast Dissonant Whispers.
God damn that spell.
On the ogre.
That sucks. And he's terrible at wisdom. Hey, no, let's do this over. Just don't do that. Just cut this.
It's only a 13 wisdom save, DC 13.
What if he does a strength save?
Then he will fail and have to run away.
Okay.
Yeah, you weren't lying.
He got a
you
1.
weren't lying.
No, he's terrible at this. He got a 1.
All right, so let me...
God.
He only takes 6 damage. If I rolled a 1, 2, and a 3. Got the perfect trifecta there.
But that's not the point.
You want me to roll it again?
No.
Roll higher.
No, I mean, that's not the point. The point is he has to run away right now.
Yes, that's the point.
That's the point. That sucks, is all I'm saying. So he does. So he turns around, and it's like it's super awkward. Like, he had to like go sideways a bunch of places to not knock over trees, and he turns around, and trees are scratching him. It looks like he even lacerates one of his arms as he's like turning, and he can't get his bolt, his crossbow in the right way, so he's holding it on his chest. And then he runs. Let's see how far he runs in the forest. 40 feet. 40 feet away. And he turns around.
I'm gonna find my way and make sure I'm like hidden behind a tree from his line of sight. Got it. Based on the direction that he's running. Yeah. At the end of my turn.
But he does see the super, super, super exposed Busk there. So, Bus, what's your AC right now?
I mean, there should be plenty of trees in the way.
I'm just saying, he ran 40 feet into the woods. I'm in the woods.
You're 60
heavy
feet
obscurement.
away. He was firing 50 feet through the woods before, across the meadow anyway. So now it's about the same. We'll just call it a
Except
wash.
that now I'm in the woods.
Yeah, I know. You're right there in the woods. I know. But like, hey, it's a really hard shot. It's flavor. It's really hard. Oh, 20. Oh, he got 20. It's a monster tampon.
Oh, my God. Yes, that hits. Thank you.
Oh, man. I'm going to take my time with this. That's 3d10 plus 1. Oh. That's 26 damage. Now I feel actually bad. That was a 10, a 7, and 8.
That was a big hit.
I'm sorry. I didn't actually want to hit you that hard, but
It's
I'm
all right.
glad
You can hit me that hard.
somebody
It's
got
cool.
it.
I go
know.
down.
You go down?
Oh, yeah. I'm down.
Oh, my God. And you pop out of your body.
Damn it!
Yeah. Yeah. And Ideer says, "No, you always get hurt like this."
This is my role. I need someone to heal me. Shit.
And he comes over to you and like touches your head and he says, "Do better." And you're back in Busk trying to do saves here. Okay. And in fact, it is your turn now. Oh no, it's Charnak's turn.
It is Charnak.
Yeah, you keep trying to skip me.
Sorry, Charnak.
All right, so I'm going to do something a little unconventional here.
Okay.
I'm going to cast Zephyr Strike.
Oh, nice.
Now, the main thing it does is I don't provoke attacks of opportunity, but it also gives me advantage on my next weapon attack roll, and that attack deals an extra 1d8 force damage on a hit.
Does it make you
and
move
it
fast,
increases
too?
my walking speed by 30 feet
Wow.
until the end of that turn.
Wow.
So I'm assuming because I'm in Gregor's body, any of my elf-specific stuff doesn't apply, even though we're using the same character sheets. So I'm assuming my speed is 30, not 35. But he moved 40 feet back and was 150 feet away from me. So I'm going to move 60 feet up, which puts him 130 away from me. And I should be about 60 feet away from Busk, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then I'm going to take this bow shot with advantage.
Okay.
24.
That hits.
Okay.
And you still have favored foe on him, and
I'm using favored foe. I'm using planar warrior, and I'm using. Oh, wait a second. You know what? I just realized, and this is a fuck up. Maybe a fuck up on my part. Planar warrior is only within 30 feet. But I'm gonna leave it on because I get the 1d8 for Zephyr Strike.
Okay.
That is going to be 9 damage.
Nice. Okay.
That's the second time I've rolled a 1 on my main damage die.
The good news is he's looking very bad. Now, you still have Zephyr Strike up after this? Like
I do.
Okay. But you only get that advantage the first
But I only
one.
get that advantage and attack an extra 30 feet once.
Oh.
Now it's just until the end of the minute. I don't provoke opportunity attacks.
Oh, okay. That's still pretty cool.
All right.
And Dinfa, it's you.
All right. Death save number 1.
All right.
19.
Yes. All right. Very good. 1 save.
Success.
All right. And Ebis, it's you.
Ebis is going to see that Busk has fallen over, and is going to run over with a potion.
Okay.
and pour it down his throat. Potion of greater healing.
Hooray.
All right.
What I have one of. So 44 plus 4, I think, is the
Yeah,
greater
44
healing?
plus 4.
Yeah.
Yep. So bon appetit.
Thank you.
And then do I have enough movement to hide again behind a tree?
Yeah.
Okay, and that is my action, right?
Yep.
Okay, and how far is the chucklehead?
From you, 60 feet from here.
I'm going to quicken spell Mind Sliver.
Oh, nice.
So that is DC 13 intelligence save.
Oh, yeah. He's a lot better at intelligence saves than wisdom saves. All right. So what is your
DC 13
DC
int
13.
save?
Oh, that's a natural 20, which means he has 17.
Damn it.
That's okay.
Wait, so nothing happens to him?
All right, nothing happens.
Oh, so sucks. Sorry, man.
No, that's fine.
I hate wasting those sorcery points.
It's okay. I mean, at least it's a cantrip.
Yeah.
Which is why nothing happens.
Yeah.
So
Are you going to roll the 44?
I was imagining you would,
well,
but
either way.
I can roll them if you want.
I got it. Hold on. I pulled them out.
I can also
Your
do it.
body.
All right. So
Nice.
15.
15.
Awesome.
Okay.
That's pretty good at our level.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is really good. All right, Charnak, it's you. So Busk is down, but it looks like he's awake again.
He's still laying on
Still
the
laying
bed.
on the
Yeah.
Yeah, but you probably saw me
Mhm.
go pour
Yeah. Oh yeah.
pour that stuff down.
No, I'm moving up and I'm shooting again.
Okay.
This time without advantage. $26.
Hits. You moved up. You're not within 30 feet yet, are you?
No, I am 100 feet away.
Okay.
11 piercing damage.
I mean, he is so messed up. You got him right in the hand that he's holding his crossbow, and he's like shaking as he like raises up to fire at you because he thinks
Drop it, you stupid ogre.
Busk is dead. But
He's on the ground.
Yeah. all right, here we go. 12.
A 12 will miss.
Yeah. Oh, man. And then he keeps backing up, like facing you.
Mhm.
So he's backing through the trees for another 40 feet. So you're now 140 feet
Wait a
away.
second.
Yeah.
Backing through the trees, he certainly can't get his full movement, can he?
I mean, he turns around and runs 40 feet and then turns around and looks at you guys again. And it is Ebis's turn. No, it's Deemf's turn.
All right. I stand up.
Oh, you just stay on the ground. He thinks you're dead.
I know.
Just let your friends handle
I got to
this.
take the shot. I stand up. I take a longbow shot. 17.
Hits.
All right. And then
John, wait, before you roll a damage, I just want you to know. What's your bonus?
+3.
John, it's possible that you could kill this guy.
We'll see. All right, here we go. 6.
Tell me how you kill him.
Yes. So, oh God. So I take the healing potion and I wake up and I see an arrow go with the ogre. I see him shoot, but he can barely shoot, and he starts running away. And I just stand up and I start aiming, and I see him turn around, and there's a bird that flitters by, and he kind of looks up, and I do the Legolas poof through the brain.
Yeah. Oh, and then he falls down. Yeah. All right. Good job, you guys. That was dangerous.
These ranged attackers, man.
Yeah, they're ranged. They're in the
More like deranged attackers, am I right?
Oof.
So tell me, so you're gonna go through these bodies? You gonna loot that body?
Yes.
We're gonna loot that
I'm going to
body.
check out the kobold first.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm closer to the
Can I
kobold.
have
I'm
the
gonna check out
crossbow?
the kobold first.
I'm just.
It's so big.
That's a joke, Tom.
Yeah.
I'm so little.
You should totally take it, but it's like it's
You can
so
launch
big.
yourself with it.
Right?
I thought I
Can
was.
I take the bolts as spears?
I thought I
Yeah,
was
you
closer
could-
to the
you
kobold.
could-
I just killed him.
Yeah.
No, you just killed the ogre.
And the
Killed
kobold.
ogre.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
he killed
but
the
you
ogre from
move.
range.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, right.
I'm looking
That's
through
right.
the.
I mean, you're 30 feet from the kobold, and I think.
No, I think
I
I,
mean, you
killed
guys are-
I killed the kobold. He fell
He
down,
was-
and then the
Oh,
ogre
in the
shot me.
forest. In the forest, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're
they're-
right.
he's like
You were
And
at
the
the
right,
kobold.
you were
kobold.
right
Yeah.
there. But I moved 90 feet. I'm basically almost up with you guys.
So the kobold has
Greater healing potions.
50 gold.
Hey.
Okay.
And he has on him some eggs and a small statue. And are you there, Charnak, as he's like going through the?
I catch
Thing.
up as he's rifling
Yeah.
through the pockets.
So when he picks up when Busk puts
Eggs.
his hands on the small statue, it's a whale that's like looks like it's jumping out of water, which obviously is not like native to this plane at all.
Do I recognize it at all?
You recognize that it is a giant water animal. Yes.
Okay. Can I arcana? Can I search my knowledge of arcana to see if I
Yes.
recognize what this type of statue might do or be for?
Yes.
That's a 7.
It looks like it might be super magical. Like you're pretty sure it's like used for some kind of like water breathing ritual or something.
I think that statue's super magical, Deanfa. I think you should touch it a lot.
and then you hear in your brain, you hear Gregor say, "That is mine. He has stolen it from my home."
Well, how would a kobold get into your home, Gregor?
I do not know.
And how would an object like that, depicting animals not native to this realm, arrive in your home?
It was given to me by Vunk.
Well, we will have to discuss this further when we make camp.
Very well. Does he have anything else of mine? Perhaps gold?
Do you lay eggs?
We have chickens.
I'm looking over the eggs and the everything else.
Tell Deanfa those are my eggs and my statue and my gold. Tell him.
This is very unlike you, Gregor. Normally so solicitous and accommodating.
I want my things back.
Then your things you shall have and much more, but where does this impulse come from? This drive to command your allies?
This thing, don't you understand? It's been in my home. It's stolen from me in my home.
You seem to have more concern for that than things stolen from you in your head.
It's silence. No one steals from me in my head.
Okay, can I do another insight here?
Sure.
And again, I don't think he's lying. I'm just trying to pick up what nuance I can here. 7.
Yeah.
It's hard when you can't see his face.
It is nuanced.
You could feel his face, though, I guess.
Yeah.
I could feel his face myself. Yeah.
Like it's hard. You don't know exactly what's up, but something very serious is off. This doesn't sound like Gregor.
Sorry, I'm thinking of something smart here real quick.
I mean, just to remind you rolled a 7. But your suspicions are being confirmed, is what I'm saying to you.
Yeah. Gregor.
Yes.
When is the last time you saw a thing such as this in your house?
It's not a prized possession, Charnak. I don't look for it. It was on the mantle in the fireplace in my room. I don't remember last time I don't remember not seeing it.
Well, this is an interesting mystery that we will have to get to the bottom of. But have no fear, all things that are yours shall be returned to you.
Thank you. Let's get moving, yes.
Indeed, let us see if Bus can move.
John, you've taken some damage, man. How are you doing?
I'm better now.
Yeah. Okay.
We can take a short rest. I can do a second wind. I got things.
Okay.
Time to get some heavier armor.
Yeah, right.
I mean, I've got the doggone splint mail.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's not bad. I'm going over to the ogre to loot the ogre.
Okay. It's this big crossbow bolt. He has a sack on him.
Yeah, he does.
And
you got a great view of it.
And the sack,
it was quite exposed.
The sack is moving. It's like sort of like 3 feet wide and probably like 2 feet tall leather bag that's been like cinched closed with rope.
All right. I train my
Look out,
I trained my
Dinfa.
halberd on it, and I said, "Someone open this. There's something in it."
Something's going to erupt from that sack.
Yes, you
if
open
you can
it.
Speak and you're in there.
You open it.
If you can speak, just say something.
Something.
Not you.
Oh, hey, you. Hello.
I'm inside the bag.
Hello. You in the bag. We have saved you. Who are you?
Nothing. It's just moving.
It's live chickens. I will bet you 5 gold.
Is there any noise coming from it?
I mean, you hear things, but it's muffled. It's muffled in the leather.
I'll cover you. Come open this sack.
That was an almost that's what the Echo Knight said. I'm trying to hear it, but it's muffled in the leather.
Another a shadow of the same form as me pops up again.
Is there like a rope around one end of it?
Yeah. It's cinched with rope, yeah.
Does it smell like anything?
Oh, just pull it.
Yeah, I mean,
I go over there in Gregor's body and I pull the rope and pull the sack.
Yeah, and 3 chickens come out.
You owe me 5 gold.
I'll pay you the 5 gold. Get that chickens. Let's eat.
And Gregor says, "Those are my chickens."
Chicken.
I stab a chicken.
You're gonna have lunch.
Dinner.
Yeah, you're gonna have to like.
Yeah, we're not gonna carry live chickens with us.
Yeah,
but I could eat a chicken.
All right.
Okay. Does anyone have proficiency?
There's a fire over there if you want to cook it right now.
Yeah, right. Well, that fire is spreading, by the way. Like it's getting worse over there.
Nothing we can do about that.
So I have control flames, which is
you do have that
through Ibis.
Perfect.
So I can basically just put out 5 foot cubes.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
So I might start just like go around the edge to try to keep it from spreading, and then
So dressing and preparing and cooking a chicken. What skill roll is that? Survival.
Yeah. Do you have proficiency in cooking?
how long are you going to
cooking
take to
utensils?
defeather that motherfucker?
It's yeah.
Takes time.
I can do it while we're walking.
Yeah. Okay.
Just leave a trail.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, if there's anything worse in this forest,
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
So it's not going to be tasty, but a survival check will get you to feather this thing properly.
What if he aces the survival check?
18.
It might taste good.
I'm a
I don't know.
ranger.
Maybe
It
does
might be
taste good.
thoroughly cooked.
Yeah.
Right.
I
Important
can get
chicken.
it to a safe internal temperature.
165 degrees.
Yeah. All right. So if you guys want to take a short rest, you definitely can. You definitely have
I do, as a matter of fact.
more coming probably.
More
but
things to do.
But a short rest does anything for me.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah.
Nope, I didn't get hurt. So
Got a 12 on those hit dice.
does anybody have Speak Draconic?
No.
As a matter of fact, yes.
You do? Okay. So
the language man.
So while searching the kobold, you
I find a note in Draconic.
no, you sort of like
Oh.
are going through things, and you see on his arm there is a tattoo, and the tattoo says the word colliers, and
I don't think that is a word.
yes, it is
Is it a word in English?
collier apostrophe s. It's colliers,
It's a department store.
Like a proper noun?
like a proper noun.
Okay. Isn't that written the same in Draconic? I don't know. I guess they use a different written alphabet.
They have a different.
It's like
written
Cyrillic or
alphabet. Yeah,
something.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, if you sounded this out phonetically, it would be something like coal belonging to Collior.
Yep. And it clicks into your mind now, like you, while studying
Something
up
has just occurred
on
to
this,
me.
while studying up in this realm, you remembered Collier. History check. Actually, history check. History check.
You're like, did I remember?
I'm not
this?
sure you did.
13.
Yeah, I mean, you remember now.
13's pretty
This
good.
this is based on the roll from last episode where you recognized the Garlicore, and you were sort of racking your brain because you remember there was a sorcerer, a mage, or something, and Collier. Now it just hits you. It's like it's like a lightning bolt to your brain. You remember Collier. Collier is the.
Did you feel that, Gregor?
is this the sorcerer that you learned about in this realm, and this kobold has his name tattooed on him.
It seems as though we have identified one of our opponents.
This Collier person.
Collior or Collier, or in some circles, Collier. Is an evil sorcerer who is a blight on this realm. I believe he may be responsible for the Garlicores in the east. He is certainly responsible for this kobold here.
If he is so powerful, why hasn't he tried to take over?
Perhaps
Maybe he has,
perhaps he is in the process of it.
just as we are doing it in another's name.
I mean, if he's got kobolds all the way over here and he's from somewhere east, he's certainly got his fingers wrapped around this plane a bit. So should keep our ears out.
Yes, we will look for other signs of the influence of this Collier.
Well,
And-
shouldn't be a problem. We've got an amazing sorcerer on our team.
Can I roll a history check? Let me roll one more history
Yeah,
check.
what's this for?
Davman stands like a half an inch taller.
18. Is he known by any other names?
Yes, he certainly is. So So he is known as the Mindbender, and he is also known as the Thief Shredder.
The Thief Shredder?
Yep.
Oh, great.
Wait, TH or FIEF?
TH.
TH.
Thief
Shredder.
Shredder.
As in shredding the people that have stolen his items.
You got it. And you hear in your...
Well, I feel like if the four of us band together and hone our skills, we can defeat this shredder.
You make your way...
I'm counting Gregor there in case you felt my math was wrong.
I feel it. You make your way through the deer path. It opens up. You're able to cross the river on a tree that's been felled and pushed over the river. It is a much narrower section than the bridge that you would have normally had to cross. And you pop out on the main road, and you can see up ahead the palisades where they come down, and you were led to believe that these things were only a few feet wide where they came down, that you would be passing through, but it's at least 100 feet from one palisade to the other palisade. And it's about 150 feet in almost a straight up shot in this crevasse that you're going to be entering to get up to the dwarves. But you can see not far in, you see stairs that lead up, and that's where you're going. And that is where we're going to end episode 12 of the Goblin Market.
All right.
To the stairs.
Oh man, you got my scouts. I thought I can't believe my ogre bolt launcher
only got to shoot two of us.
Yeah.
And only got to bring one guy down. It's never enough for you, is
he
it?
only had +3 to hit.
Uh-huh.
So he wasn't he actually had great rolls to hit, because you guys have pretty high AC. Yeah, +3 to hit. Everybody had like better than 50% chance that he was going to miss them.
He missed a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But he hit, and when he hit, it was hard.
Yeah.
I mean, 26
is
26 points. That was bad.
That first one, that 18 was still above average. I was like, geez. That's crazy. I think average, 16, 17? So.
I was really glad when you missed with that thing.
Yeah.
I'm sick of you critting me in the face with these scorching rays.
You've really gotten critted quite a bit with the scorching rays. This is another of these kobold sorcerers.
Yeah. Should we take this to the bonus?
Yeah, let's do. I'm looking forward to talking about the Collier's scouts here.
Yes, interesting.
All right, patreon.com/Dungeon Dads. If you're not already a member, come find the bonus content there. We have table talk episodes between every main episode for our listeners, and a whole other campaign DM'd by Sam, Mountain City Mayhem.
Ow.
Maybe coming to an exciting climax soon.
Ooh,
yeah.
Better get your listening on now.
So said the Echo Knight.
I love it.
Thanks for coming by, everybody.
Thanks for coming by.
Thanks for coming by.
Goblin Market.
So beware.
Beware.
The Goblin Market. Everybody wants to be Kermit the Frog. I'll never be able to hear that the same way again.
No, Pee-wee.
I don't have to see it, Dottie. I lived it.
I know you are, but what am I?
I'm a rebel, Daddy.